What's up, my trendy techs, and welcome to the long-awaited 2,000 subscriber special Q&A answer video. First of all, thank you guys for all the support. I had a lot of questions from a lot of great people, so thank you guys sincerely. So first up on today's answer thing, the first question is from the one and only, the King Nappy. This guy's great. This guy's awesome. He's an awesome guy. He says, where do you see yourself and your channel 6 months from now? He says 6 months isn't too long, and it isn't too short in real life, but in YouTube time, it can seem like years, and I totally agree. I've only been on YouTube for about 6 months, but holy crap does it feel like 6 years. Simply because when you're on YouTube, especially if you upload every day, you have to keep track of the days, and every single day you have to have a video, and it just, man, time can seem like forever. But I do agree with him, and to answer his question, 6 months from now, to be honest, my end of the year goal, I want to have 10,000 subscribers. 10,000, that's a lot, I know, but I'll get there, don't worry. And so 6 months from now is the end of the year. So numbers wise, I guess 10,000 subscribers is where I see myself 6 months from now. And that is where I see myself, I don't guess. Yeah, hopefully, if everything goes well, I have a larger audience. That's the main goal. And yeah, hopefully people will have easier access to my channel, be able to find me easier, and hopefully they like what I do. I'm going to be working on a lot of other stuff coming up. And hopefully people will really enjoy it and hit that subscribe button and just, you know, become a fan. Join the Techers Trendy Tech Nation or whatever. So hopefully that answers that. Moving on to the next question, Mr. Nanoman V3 says, what is your favorite Pokemon that you've used in any of your Let's Plays? To answer that, for my Pokemon Volt White Nuzlocke, I had a Pokemon named Metal Gear, which was a Metagross, and this thing was amazing. I mean, this guy just... he would tank everybody. He was like a bully. Like, I imagine him just like punking people, like just getting all up in their face and like, what you gonna do, buddy? Even like super effective moves like freaking Heat Wave, he would take it like a boss. I could always count on him. That's why he was one of my favorite. He is my favorite so far. Moving on, True EV123 asks, what is your favorite Pokemon? If you don't know, my favorite Pokemon is Weavile. Why? Because it's freaking awesome. I mean, the stats are pretty garbage, I'm not gonna lie. It dies really quick. I mean, the speed is absolutely fascinating, and its attack's pretty good too, but it just dies so quick, and it sucks. But that's not the reason why I like it. I just like how he's, like, the way he looks. I think it's really awesome. Ever since he came out, when I saw that there was going to be a Sneasel evolution, and I saw how it looked, I was like, holy crap, this guy's awesome. And I really like the color scheme, and, you know, he's like a vile, you know, the Weavile name, like, he's a vile, evil Pokemon, you know, dark type. That's why I like him, and I think it matches me. So moving on, Mudplay says, oh wait, oh crap, this is awkward. I wasn't gonna include this because, okay, just skip. We'll just pretend that never happened. Anyway, Lily Mimi asks, what's your favorite evolution? My favorite evolution is Umbreon. Why? Because I really like dark type Pokemon. I just think they're like really awesome. And Umbreon, he's like, you know, he's meant to represent the night. I really like the night. I hate daytime. I don't know. Call me a vampire or whatever. That's weird. But yeah, that's why I really like him. He's really cool. He's also very tanky. I used him in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and holy bejesus, I fell in love with him. So that's my favorite one. Hopefully that answers that. Moving on, Romantic Rebel 267. Good name, man. That's gross. Anyway, he says, who would you choose for your starter in X and Y? I'm planning to go with Fennekin. I have a thing for fire-type starters. I don't know what it is. I guess ever since Charmander back in the day, I always liked fire types. I don't know. And I really like Fennekin. He looks really awesome. Also, the first gym leader is going to be bug type in the Kalos region, so I'm going to take the easy route on that one. Moving on to the next question, Destroyer7198 says, why did you get into YouTube, my friend? Why did I give him an accent? I don't know. He says, why did you get into YouTube? First of all, I had a really great job out of high school. I used to work for like an advertisement slash printing company place. It was like a private business. And man, I was making good money. Everything was freaking awesome. I was like doing sales slash print production, and it was freaking awesome. But one thing led to another, and for some reason, I got laid off. You know, it happens. And I was just sitting in my butt for about 2 months, just sitting there playing Pokemon games and all these other games. And one day I came across Super Skarmory, and I was like, hey, I can do that. So that's why I started doing YouTube, because I didn't have anything else to do at the time, and it just seemed like a good idea at the time. So hopefully that answers that. Moving on. Oh, look at this guy. First of all, Bugcatcher JLF. This guy's freaking awesome. Back when I had like 100 subscribers or something, I came across his channel and I was blown away by this guy's content. He is hilarious. This guy is freaking hilarious. He reminds me of Ashton Kutcher. He even looks like him, but this guy is freaking hilarious. He's so funny. You guys should go check him out, actually. He's in my sub box, so go freaking subscribe to him, because honestly, this guy deserves a lot more subscribers, because he's so freaking funny. Like, he's genuinely funny. He's not like a try-hard. This guy is really funny. So anyways, first of all, he congratulates me, so thank you, dude. Thank you. He says, what inspired you to get into making YouTube videos, and more specifically, Pokemon videos? Like I said, I didn't have much to do, and I was playing Pokemon games, and I said, you know what? I might as well play these games and share my gameplay with the world. You know, show the world how I play Pokemon. That's pretty much why I started doing that. I just wanted to share my gameplay, and I love Pokemon, so I just said, you know what? I want to do this. So that's pretty much it. Now, the Heated Mo, another great friend of mine, this guy's freaking awesome, says, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years? Holy crap, that's a long time. So I'm just gonna guess here that he means like generally, since he doesn't say where do you see yourself on YouTube in 5 years. In 5 years, hopefully I have a associate's degree in either graphic design, video production, or web design. The reason why I want to do those is because I don't want to go to college to work for any companies or anything. I'm done working for people. That's not for me. I'm gonna keep doing YouTube forever. Hopefully one day I can make it my full-time job, maybe. The only reason why I would go to college would be to improve my video quality. That's the only reason why I would go to college and do that. Other than that, I don't see myself anywhere else or something. I don't know. And as far as YouTube goes, hopefully in 5 years, about 100,000 subscribers, maybe more. Hopefully, guys. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Moving on to the next question. Radioactive Potato 92 asks, if you were a gym leader, what type would you specialize? This is a great question, actually. Honestly, I'm gonna say dragon. Why? Because every time I think of like a dragon gym leader, I just think they're like overpowered, like just OP. They always look really cool and stuff. So I guess I would be a dragon type. And if I had to choose something else, I guess dark type, because I really like dark type Pokemon. I would lead off with an Umbreon, and then I would sweep with a Weavile, and then I would just rape things with a freaking Scrafty. Hoodlum Scrafty, hashtag 123. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But anyway, Trunks to the Future, cool name, man, says, are you going to do a top 10 list of your favorite Pokemon? Yes, to answer that question. I plan on doing a few top 10s in the future. Don't know when exactly, but it is in my agenda, so hope that answers that. Moving on, Koitran asks, why did you pick Weavile as your logo? Or my mascot, I guess he means. Because I love Weavile. It's freaking awesome. It matches me. It goes hand in hand with me. And I love Weavile. I love the colors. I love how it's portrayed as like an evil, mischievous, dirty little Pokemon, I guess. I don't know, naughty little punk face. But yeah, that's why. Moving on, Beautiful Butterfree 9 asks, what kind of Pokemon do you hope to see from Pokemon X and Y? I don't know what she means by this, to be honest. So I'm just gonna say I would like to see a Weavile evolution. I don't know, it's not like super like, oh, it has to happen, but if it happened, I think it would be interesting. Maybe give it a little bit more defense, because it's too weak. It can't take any hits, but that's something I would like to see. I would also like to see how it would look, you know. That's pretty much it for that. Now, Drama Moon 6, another great friend of mine, says, what has been your favorite LP so far? Hands down, the one I'm doing right now, Blaze Black Egglock. Why? First of all, because I love Pokemon Black version, and that hack is based on Black version. It's pretty much Black version, just like harder. And yeah, it's been so like really fun so far. I had so many eggs, and it's my favorite LP so far. I love my sidebars that I made and everything. That's my favorite one. Moving on to the next question. Normal Mal 12 asks, will you say hi to me? Hi. Hope that answers that. Moving on to the next question. One Bar TV, another great friend of mine, says, and I knew somebody would ask one of these, like, I knew it, and it had to be One Bar, Mr. Keegan. Mr. Keegan. Man, that's kind of gay. Anyway, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? Man, really difficult question. But to answer that, I would have to say one horse-sized duck, because I think killing one thing, even if it's larger, is better than killing 100 things, because 100 things can be a bit overwhelming, because they all... Think of it this way, he didn't say that they were stupid, so I'm guessing they have the same intelligence as the one horse-sized duck. So I'd rather fight one brain, one mentality, than have to fight 100 mentalities, because 2 heads are better than 1, if that makes any sense. Hopefully that answers that. Moving on, Toxic Venom 285 says top 5 hopes for X and Y. By the way, congrats. First of all, I want to say Toxic Venom 285. I'm not quite sure. I think this guy was my first subscriber. I'm not even gonna lie. All I know is for sure he was one of my first subscribers. This guy has been around for ages. So, dude, kudos to you for sticking around, man. Love you. He says top 5 hopes. I'm not gonna do my top 5 hopes. I guess I would have to say my top 1 hope would be to get another type other than fairy. I know that's a huge stretch, but I don't really like fairy types. I think it's kind of weird. And I don't know what other type there could be, but I would really like to see another type. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen, but nah, that's something I would like. Also, I would like to see a dragon fairy Pokemon. Too soon? Probably. Moving on to the next question. Hunter Hart says, who is your favorite starter? Hands down, Tepig. I love freaking Tepig. He is awesome, and I like bacon and pork. Number 2, what is your favorite region? My favorite region, has to be Hoenn, simply because I love Hoenn. And who is your favorite musician band? My favorite band is Circa Survive. You guys should Google it. Freaking awesome band. I love these guys. Circa Survive. Freaking awesome. Moving on to the next question. Another great friend of mine, NumNexus. He asks, inspiration to start YouTube. Also say hi to me. Hi. Hello there, NumNexus. How you doing, bruh? That's weird. He says, my inspiration to start YouTube, it has to be Super Skarmory, Chuggaaconroy, and Poke Cinema. 3 awesome, great guys. Hands down, the one that threw me overboard, and I was like, I have to get in on this, was Chuggaaconroy. It's freaking awesome. I love his Pokemon Fire Red that he did. His other Let's Plays, I don't really care, because I love Pokemon, and the Mario ones are just like, whatever. But he's a really funny, awesome dude, and that's my inspiration. He also asks another question. Oh, and another people will agree. What race are you? It's killing me. K is blah, 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 spam. Oh, man, that's a hard one. To be honest, I don't have a single race. I'm not like a white guy or a black guy or an Asian or a Latino or, whatever, Hindu. I'm not a single race. I'm a mixed race guy. I'm American, I guess I would say, but that's not a race. That's a nationality. But my roots, like my family came, like my great-great-grandpa or my ancestors came from one side of my family, sorry about that. From one side of my family, they came from France and Italy. So that's one side of my family. And then the other side of my family came from some Persian country, not quite sure which one. But I think I'm gonna have to say Greece or Turkey, one of those two. Somewhere around the Mediterranean Sea, I'm almost 90% sure. That's pretty much all I know from like family stories and traditions and things that people have told me. Don't really know much else. So I guess you can say I'm a French Italian / Persian guy, or you can just say I'm a mutt, mixed person. I don't know. Six Pewter asks, let us see your face. Dude, what are you talking about? I show my face all the time. Go to my channel. There's like so many videos where I show my face. Hopefully that answers that. And Mr. King Luxray says, will you pre-order Pokemon X and Y and play it on YouTube? Yes, I will. However, I need a 3DS capture card. I don't have one and they're very expensive. So if you guys want to help me out to do that, if you guys want me to do that, to play Pokemon X and Y, then all you gotta do is donate. If you guys want to donate to me, I don't have a donation link because I don't really feel like making one. I don't want to. Too soon, maybe when I have like 1 billion subscribers or something. But if you guys want to donate, just contact me on YouTube. Just send me a PM and I'll give you guys a link for you to do that. It would be pretty awesome of you. And moving on, Umbra Television says, what made you start YouTubing? Like I said before, I didn't have much to do and I just felt like it was a good idea at the time. And I saw Chuggaaconroy and I was like, I have to get in on this. Moving on, Pokescreep HD says, how old are you? A lot of people thought I was 15 or 12, like Callum. No, he thought I was 15. I don't know. I really do look young and my voice isn't fully like, oh, you know. I don't know why. I guess it's because of the Frenchness that I have. But I am 20 years old. I just turned 20 on July 1st of this year. Yeah, I'm 20 years old. Pretty awesome, right? Moving on to the next question. One of my best friends here on YouTube. This guy's freaking awesome. You guys should go subscribe to him too. He's in my sub box. I've known this guy for a while now. And this guy, he's freaking awesome. I guess you can say this guy is one of my very first true YouTube friends, if you get what I mean. This guy just keeps it real. This guy's just, he's not gonna bull poop me or bull poop me. He's a very chill, honest guy. And I like this guy, but enough homo stuff, or as he would say, all of the homo in a Yugi Moto voice. That's an insider. He's gonna get that one. He says, other than YouTube, what careers would you consider pursuing? That's a really good question, dude. Other than YouTube, careers that I would consider, that I have considered in the past, one was be a graphic designer. But like I said, I don't want to work for people anymore. I'm through with that. I hate that. I can go for days talking about my visions, you know, the way I see life, and I think working for people is not the way to go. You know, personal experiences and personal decisions. So one thing that I really wanted to do was start a business. I was gonna start a business with a friend of mine, some guy from San Jose, California. We were gonna start a business, but we didn't. And I was gonna do either print productions, basically start the same business, like my own business on the business that I was working for, the one I got laid off, but that didn't happen. I was also considering building computers and selling them really cheap, like basically undercutting Alienware, because I know how to build computers. It's really easy, and I can find the parts really cheap, so I can sell them for like a third of the price that, that like Alienware sells it for. And that was one thing that I was considering doing, and I might actually do that, maybe. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but hopefully that answers that. Moving on to Phoenix Fire 401, he asks, do you know Poke Cinema, and how did you get into Pokemon? If you mean personally, I know Poke Cinema a little bit personally. Like, I've been in a few Skype calls with him. He's an awesome dude. He's a really funny guy. I don't know him personally, like I've never met him. Hopefully one day I'll meet him at PAX or something. That'd be pretty cool. And how did I get into Pokemon? Oh man, seriously? Oh man, how can I say this? See, when I was like 7 or 6, I used to watch the anime like so freaking much. I remember I would just be in my room watching the anime all, whatever time I had, I would watch it, you know, as soon as it would come on, because back then I didn't have internet. So I didn't, like, you know, and even if I did have internet sucked, so I couldn't like stream it or download it. So I would just watch it whenever it come on. Lucky for me, it came on quite often because it was really popular, so I would watch episodes over and over again. Eventually I got a Pokemon game. It was Pokemon Yellow, and I fell in love with it. Ever since then, it's like I've been in love with Pokemon ever since then. So anyway, moving on to the next question. Dutch Saboteur, hopefully I said that right, says, what was your best feeling in a Pokemon game? My best feeling in a Pokemon game was when I defeated Red for the first time. I was so freaking excited for that. It was beautiful and amazing, and I really loved that. That was the best feeling I ever had in a Pokemon game. Moving on, Alexi Bickelhaupt, hopefully I said that right, says, what was your favorite generation of all Pokemon games? Hands down, Gen 2. Why? Because they introduced 2 new types. One of my favorite, Dark types and Steel type. Steel type was pretty awesome too. And I really loved it. It was really awesome. I loved how they made new evolutions, and it just takes me back to my childhood. I played Silver version for so freaking long. It's ridiculous. And that about sums it up. That's all the questions I've had. Once again, thank you guys for all those questions. You guys are freaking awesome. And hopefully that answers all your questions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing another Q&A. I don't know when. Probably not anytime soon though. But I am going to be doing some new series. Let me know if you have any ideas. I am planning on doing a few top 10 videos. Also planning on Let's Playing Pokemon Rumble. And I'm also going to be bringing Pokemon World News. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a series that I did for Kanto University. I'm going to be bringing that to my channel. It will be continued on Kanto University. I don't know when we're going to be uploading to that channel again, but whenever we're going to upload again, it will be uploaded there as well as here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys liked it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.